Guantanamo. As we stand here this afternoon, Shakurama languishes in his cell. He's incarcerated there.
Thanks.
He's one of the many innocent men who were lifted by the Afghans and sold to the Americans for around $500. He was doing religious charity work with Mozambique in Afghanistan at the time. He's now been in Guantanamo for nearly 9 years. He's never seen his youngest child. His wife and his children live here in Battersea in London. You know, in the anti-war movement, we asked the question quite rightly, so what do we do next? Well, what we do next is on Saturday, December the 11th, we're going to march in our thousands from Vauxhall, just down the road here, the site of the new American Embassy, down to Battersea Arts Centre. The Muslim community will be on the march, the local trade union movement will be on the march, the anti-war movement will be on the march. Close Guantanamo, close Bagram, and free Shakurama. It's the next important move for the anti-war movement. You know that the new American Embassy is very conveniently going to be built down on the south bank there in the Thames, right next to the MI6 building. We welcome American working people and American holidaymakers to London. We don't want an armed American camp in Battersea. We don't want the armed guards and the machine guns. We don't want one of their European spy centres. We don't want the Centre for Illegal Rendition in Battersea either. So no to the site for the new American Embassy, yes to freedom for Shakurama. March with us on December the 11th. One final point. There is a conspiracy of silence going on. What they've done in the High Court by paying the compensation to the Guantanamo prisoners, and that includes Shaka in his cell. He's in his cell there this afternoon, and they've paid him an immense amount of money of compensation while he's still in his cell. There is a conspiracy. They don't want the documents coming out in court. They do not want the documents going to the Sir Peter Gibson judicial inquiry into torture and rendition. The conspiracy is that since the secret services were put on a statutory basis, there is statutory oversight required by the politicians. So Cameron, and before him Blair Brown, Foreign Secretaries Jack Straw, Miliband and Margaret Beckett are all guilty of complicity in the crimes of Guantanamo. March on December the 11th. Solidarity, friends and comrades.
Thank you very much indeed. Now I'm sure some of you will be wondering why you haven't seen Jeremy Corbyn in.